I thought immediately, I'm going to marry that girl. And indeed, I did. Several years later, I soon graduated from Harvard, briefly went to Columbia Law School, but then I left because I started a career in politics. I was elected into the House of Representatives for the state of New York in 1880. While I was there, I received a phone call, I received a message, excuse me. I'm getting ahead of myself. I received a message that my wife had given birth to our first child. But with it was a message that my mother was very sick. So I left immediately, went from Albany back to New York City, and found that my mom was indeed very sick, and my wife had given birth. 2 days later, my mother had passed away of typhoid fever. But my wife was very sick as well. We didn't know what was wrong. 11 hours later, she passed away too. Both my mom and my wife died on the same day. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to deal with the grief. So at the end of the day, as I normally do, I went to my writing table and opened my journal and found that the date was February the 14th, Valentine's Day, which was never the same again. I sat down, I opened my journal again, and I struggled to write what I was feeling. I could only come up with 8 words. I dipped my pen into the inkwell and wrote, "The light has gone from my life." I then followed a big black X, and I closed the book. I was a widower. I was an orphan, if you could say at that age. But I also had a child that I had to raise. I didn't know what to do. At this time, I decided I needed to do something to grieve. So I went back to a time the year prior where I had gone on vacation to the Dakota Badlands. Went there on a hunting trip. My sister, Hannah, cared for my daughter. She offered to care for her, and I very quickly accepted and went to Dakota, where I met cattle ranchers, salt-of-the-earth people. These individuals taught me more than any professor in Harvard. They taught me about character, integrity, business. Many of those men were illiterate, but they knew these things. They knew how to run businesses. So I decided I was going to be a cattle rancher. That is where I'm going to end the story now. But I will be back to discuss the rest of the story. Thank you.